Hey everybody, this is going to be a new video about razors. I made a razor video about a couple of months ago, and this is going to be a little update, and I have also a couple new razors that I don't think I had when I made this video. So some stuff, points I'll be reiterating on, and then I'll give you some details about the new razor I have and just my take on it. Alright, first up, like I said, this is the pretty standard hair shaper type razor. The plus with this is it comes with this guard, so you can do a razor rotation, razor cut hair. And I have here a Persona blade on there, shaper blade. It's a real nice, made out of all stainless steel. It's gonna hold up forever, and only bad thing is the blade is very big that you use with this compared to all the rest of the razors. But as far as the sharpness, this will probably be the most sharp. But the blades are big and they're expensive. For a whole case of these 60 blades may run you between $30 and $40, maybe lower than that if you get a cheaper brand, but for Persona it's about 30 bucks, I think. And this is an Admiration brand razor, but From sells these. There's a lot of different companies that make these. I think Persona does too. So that's that one. The next one I have was my personal favorite, this Monsiuer Charles, which I reviewed a while ago. It's actually got hair on it. But I like this because this is probably the heaviest, the most heavy duty out of all my razors. And it takes the injector blade made by Persona. I don't think any other company sells them anymore. They may not. But you can get for $5 you can get, I think, 20 of them. But the only problems I didn't like with this is sometimes this, where you open it up and get the blade out, will come open. But in the last few weeks I actually realized that if you see there's a small screw in that hole, and that locks that cover. So if you need a screwdriver, maybe say for eyeglasses, and that'll lock that and it won't come out. So there would be only one downside to this razor, being that corner of the blade is tucked into the blade holder itself, if you can see that there. But other than that, it's a real nice razor, real heavy duty. The handle is probably the thickest plastic out of all the ones I have. And it's about I guess I would say too, this razor probably about 10 bucks. This one's about 25 or 30. The next one, From conventional straight razor, one you have to hone and strop, which most people just don't want to deal with. So you're gonna have to get a stone, hone it, and then you're gonna have to strop it and make it smooth. But this will run you about 60 bucks. This one, which I was real excited about, like a lot of the videos for the Black Dragon and the Black Knight are on YouTube, and I thought this was going to be great, but it just turned out that head was so thick that I couldn't get a good pitch when cutting. I had to hold it up like this to cut because the metal was so thick that I just couldn't hold it like this. The blade wouldn't, I'd just be rubbing the metal, the actual case against someone's forehead, and the blade wouldn't touch them unless I held it more like this and came down. So although it said it has more exposed blade, out of all the razors I have, it has the least blade exposed. So this one gets rare use, and this is the most expensive out of all the razors I have. It was $39.99 from MD Barber. And it takes the best thing about this razor, it takes the cheap crackable, split in two type Dorco or Derby or whatever type blades, but it just really wasn't a fit for me. Next we have the dollar store type, hair store type, $4 or $5 razor. It also takes the blades that you just split in half, as you can see right there. This thing is $4. And hold on just a second. Alright, it's $4. And it's real basic. You know, out of probably all the videos you see on YouTube, you'll see most guys using this, I think, just because it's cheap. And these things break from time to time, but I mean, it only costs $4. It does what it has to do. It gets the job done. You get enough blade sticking out that you can do whatever you need to do, but it's just cheap, you know. For like this is for something maybe for a beginner or something like that, or somebody just needs something right now if their real one broke, but it works well. And this one I just got about a week ago, and I think this is going to be my top notch right here. This is the Mr. C. I got this from my local barber supply, but you can get it from Atlanta Barber, Bowman's, a lot of different places. Where this one takes actually injector blades, like the Monsiuer Charles. As you can see, there's a Persona mini shaper injector blade in there, and this whole thing slides out. So in construction, I would say it's most similar to this, but whereas this is real cheap, this is really nice. And the insert there that the blade goes into is like heavy duty thick metal, you know, like cast aluminum or something. So it has a nice weight to it, and you don't have any of the disadvantage of the rear edge not sticking out. You have plenty of blade, as you can see. Real thick plastic here on the handle with the embossed Mr. C razor logo. You got the little tread here for your thumb on the thumb grip. So it's just, I would say, out of all of them, this razor really has zero disadvantages. You know, the only thing that would have made this thing perfect to me is the tang here would have been metal, like my other, like this one here. Because out of all, quality-wise, this is probably top of the line. But this one is pretty nice too. Like I said, it's real heavy. It seems to be like it's gonna be real durable. Everything fits real tight, real snug. Even though this has a lot of weight to it, even if I move it, it's not gonna close. It's nice and snug. And this one ran me about $31.50. I think it's $29.99 on Amazon right now. So I would say if anybody's looking for a new razor, check this one out. I mean, you really can't beat it. There's no disadvantage to it. You get plenty of edge. You know, you don't get to use those cheap crackable blades, you know, the ones you break in half, but the Persona Mini is a real nice blade, and you'll probably get more uses out of that than you would the ones you have to break in half in the first place. So yeah, there it is. Has a nice little shine on it. So until next time, you know, this is it. This is the Mr. C razor, and this will be my top razor for right now, unless they come out with something better. So if you have any questions, comments, you know, hit me on my page. Until next time, thanks a lot. I'll be talking to y'all soon.